Hello everyone, I'm Adam with AEW Maine Treasure Adventures. Today, we're going to get suited up, dive in, and check out a new OrcaTorch dive light. So let's get suited up and get right in. As you can see, we don't have much water out here. We have about 2 feet of ice. Let's go indoors. I want to take a closer look at everything that comes with the new OrcaTorch D550 dive light. The light comes with the OrcaTorch protective case. It also comes with the OrcaTorch Dive Light wrist mount. This allows you to use the light hands-free and gives you the freedom to explore without worrying about losing your light. A lanyard strap, USB-C cable to charge the batteries, the product guide. This shows off a bunch of other OrcaTorch dive lights and gear. 3 extra O-rings, the warranty card for your records, the user manual. Just like every OrcaTorch dive light that I've tested, I always mention to make sure you check out the product warranty section. If you register your OrcaTorch products through the official website, www.orcatorch.com, you will get an extra 1-year warranty on top of what they already give you. 2 rechargeable batteries, and of course, the OrcaTorch D550 dive light. So now let's really get wet and check this out. I'm over at my favorite Bar Harbor hotel, the Atlantic Oceanside. They have let me use the pool after hours to test out a few products. A huge thank you to the Atlantic Oceanside. I cannot wait for warmer weather to melt all the ice on our lakes and ponds so we can get back into cleaning out the Maine waterways. Just for transparency, OrcaTorch isn't paying me to make this video. They did donate the OrcaTorch D550 dive light to test and review to see what I think about the light. Even though most of this video takes place in a pool, I did get to dive into a lake to metal detect and find some stuff using the dive light. I like using the low light when detecting underwater. This way, when I show the find to the camera, it's not too much light because you can't see the find if it's too bright. I also like how the beam is compact, especially when I'm using it underwater to show all the finds that we pull out of the water. I've used this light for other things outside of diving, like exploring caves, hiking, and just everyday use in and around the house. While underwater, I did use both the lanyard attached to my wrist and the wrist mount for the light. I'm usually underwater for 7 to 16 hours a day when I'm metal detecting underwater. I don't want to accidentally lose my dive light. I like the options for carrying the light, but I will always use both to secure the light to me. Some of the features of the D550 dive light is that it's compact and lightweight. It weighs 183 grams. It has the 3 light modes: high, 1000 lumens, low, 367 lumens, and strobe, 1000 lumens. The run times will be different depending on what light mode you use. For example, high, you should expect to get around 2 hours and 5 minutes. Low, around 5 hours and 45 minutes. The switch on this light is a little different, being on the tail end of the light, compared to the other OrcaTorch dive lights that I have, with the switch being close to the top of the light. It just took me a little time to get used to that. The torch tail switch offers the highest waterproof integrity and easy operation underwater. It has an amazing water pressure and corrosion resistance construction. Its waterproof performance is greatly enhanced. It can withstand diving depths of up to 492 feet or 150 meters. It has the reverse polarity protection which prevents damage from improper battery installation. It has an IP68 waterproof rating. The hotspot beam angle is 8 degrees. Beam distance is up to 253 meters, depending on clarity of the water or land that you are using the light in. And the best part, it's a cost-effective dive light kit with an extra battery and wrist strap. The OrcaTorch D550 dive light would be qualified for both recreational diving as a primary light and deep technical diving as a backup light. This small and compact dive light will fit comfortably on your BCD vest. This is the perfect dive flashlight kit every diver should have. It's also an ideal choice for outdoor activities such as fishing, diving, swimming, hiking, camping, spearfishing, caving, and seeking survival without fear of rainy days. I cannot wait for all the snow and ice to melt so that I can get into the ponds, lakes, rivers to continue our goal of getting everything out of the waterways that doesn't belong there. I usually take out a couple of tons worth of garbage every year, along with finding some treasure, coins, and other interesting things. The last couple of years have been harder dealing with the shoulder injury and not diving and detecting as much as normal, but we will get back at it this year. My thoughts on the new OrcaTorch D550 dive light. I really wanted to try this light specifically because of the lower cost of this light compared to a lot of other OrcaTorch dive lights that I have, and to show that you don't have to spend a lot of money on a dive light to get a great product that does what you need it to do. I do use it for a lot of different things, not just diving. I like that it also gives you a high, low light option and a strobe light. I love the fact that you get 2 batteries and the wrist mount with the dive light. That saves you a bunch of money not having to buy a second battery or additional accessories. You can also use the wrist mount with a lot of the other OrcaTorch dive lights. This 100% gets 2 thumbs up from me. If you would like to see some of the other OrcaTorch dive lights, I've made a bunch of videos showing off different OrcaTorch dive lights over the last few years. They have a light that covers pretty much anything that you're looking for. I again want to thank Dee Dee and the entire staff over at the Atlantic Oceanside for allowing me to use the pool after hours to film a couple of videos. If you come to Bar Harbor or Maine in general and are looking for the best hotel with some of the best ocean views, or if you're looking for a spot to have an event at, check out Atlantic Oceanside Hotel and Event Center at 119 Eden Street, right here in Bar Harbor, Maine. They are the best. My favorite thing about them is they help the community out a ton. They donate to a bunch of local groups, and they have a free holiday event that they put on every year for the local community. They bring in reindeer, dinosaurs, or petting zoo with the horse rides, free food, drinks, free crafts, meet Santa, all kinds of other fun activities for the family. The best part about the holiday event, all they ask is to bring a new toy to donate to give to kids that are in need. It's a great cause and brings the community together to help out others in need. It reminds me of growing up here in Bar Harbor, and Dawn Shop and Save would be the community company that brought everyone together. It's amazing to see. Let's jump in under the ice and see what we can find. Our first hit on the metal detector, we got a screw. We found the top part to a button. Up next, our best find of the day. We found a coin. It's a penny. Now I'm getting out because it's cold in here. If you are interested in the OrcaTorch D550 dive light, I will put their link and any discount code in the description below. Since 2014, OrcaTorch has been committed to designing and developing innovative products for diving and outdoor enthusiasts, and they have been my go-to dive light for about the same amount of time. Until the next adventure, AEW out.